Well, good evening. That's weird to say, isn't it? We've had a long day today, had a busy day with some commitments to make, events to attend, and general chores to take care of. And so we started nice and bright and early, which didn't really leave a lot of time for me to wake up and get the workout in that I wanted to without having to rush it. Really wanted to enjoy this one and not have to rush it at all. But that means it's a little bit warmer than it was this morning, which is nice. It's about 60 degrees in here already, which compared to when it's normally 60 degrees in here when the heater's on, feels way better. We've got a push day today. Going to be hitting chest hard today. And our shoulders, of course, and our triceps. But I'm really going to be pushing out some chest work here, pec work. So we're going to get right into it with some lateral raises. And I'll see you there in just a moment. I guess after I say hello to you. Are you lonely? Oh, that's a poor puppy. You poor puppy. Oh boy. He's so big. He's such a big buddy. Now, the last time I did these, I wasn't terribly happy with how my arm was from a positioning standpoint when I reviewed the footage. I may have even realized it during the workout, but no, I don't think I did. I believe I caught it in the footage. I wasn't too terribly happy with that. So this time, we're really going to be paying attention to where my, elbow is, so to speak, with relation to my wrist. I'd like them to both be fairly in line with one another and not, bent up like this. Really just trying to keep it nice and straight, like that. Let's get warmed up. An old rubber band warm up to aid us here. I like to place it right in the crook of my elbow. I feel like that gives me the best stability and stretch right there. And hold. It's not pinching anything. All right, we're gonna do another set here at the exact same weight. Shoulders are starting to get warmed up, but we're not gonna be going up very high in the weight period. We're only gonna be going up to about 17 and a half. So we've got 10 on there now. We could have started lower, but I didn't really feel like the cost-benefit analysis of starting lower versus just moving right up to 10 was really that worth it. We're not gonna be hurt by starting at 10 here. So we're gonna do another set of warm-up at 10 here. Then we'll bump it up to 15 just for like probably 3 reps on each shoulder just to make sure we're feeling good. With that rubber band especially now, I'm feeling pretty loose, honestly. So one more of this, we'll do the 15, and then we're going to kick it right over to the 17 and a half for working sets. That's good. It's pretty incredible how just that small amount of weight feels pretty massive to these muscles. They're not very big muscles. They don't need a lot to get that work in. Yeah, that's nice. All right, let's hit it. Oh. I've been enjoying these behind the back lateral raises. I've mentioned that before. Starting off with them is great. It really allows me to ease into that shoulder warm up, get that muscle nice and warm, nice and loose before we move on over into our bench presses, heavier movements. I definitely recommend starting off your workout with them. I had chiefly done lateral raises at the end of the workout as a true accessory movement to really just burn out. But I'm liking them at the beginning, much like I like doing my hamstrings at the beginning of the workout. To kind of get all the blood moving, joints moving, everything grooving to the same beat. All right, let's go again. Man, it feels like there's more in the tank on these, but I don't know if I could do more weight. That's better. That little pause right at the top. That's making the difference. I've also got to keep my body in line with that pulley. That's definitely changing the resistance quite a bit. All right, last set here. We're gonna be hitting this set and we're gonna be doing myo reps. For those of you who don't know, fantastic bodybuilding technique, myo reps. Finish your set, let the weight come back down, give it 3-4 seconds just to give that muscle a second to chill. Crank out as many more as you can. Do that 2 times or so, and you're gonna hit failure, without a doubt. So that's what we're gonna do. Find our failure point. Oh. Yeah, that's it. Okay, one more. Come on. Oh shit, that's it. That's good. With these myo reps, and if you're still getting more than 3 or 4, it means you had quite a bit of gas left in the tank there before you finished your main set. Not the end of the world. The whole point is to really burn it out. So if you got to do more, you got to do more. But the goal is certainly not to have to do a ton on the myo reps portion of that set. All right, last one here on my left side. Let's crank it. Jesus. Oh, okay, that's it. Now, you know me, I always talk about really good form, trying to do my best with the range of motion, my form, all of that stuff. And with those myo reps, you kind of just got to get it done. And there's a time and place for some ugly reps. But if every working set and every rep you do looks ugly as hell, that's a problem. We want some good reps throughout our sets for the most part. When we get to the end there, those last reps or so, especially on those last sets, or in this case when you're doing your myo reps, the form starts to falter a little bit. Not the end of the world. As long as we're still being safe, as long as we're still not, doing weird things that are going to cause injury, and as long as we're not doing that time and time and time again for every single set, that's what's going to lead you to injury. That's what's going to lead to setbacks. That's what's going to lead to you not actually ever achieving the goals that you're wanting to chase down. Okay, time to take these restraints off, get set up for some incline bench pressing. Let's do that. I'll see you there in a second. All right, let's get warmed up here. I don't have my sleeves on yet. Probably gonna put them on between this next set. That's great. Forgot I was warming up there for a second. We're almost there. We're almost on the weight. So we'll go up just a slight bit more. We're at 185 here. Nothing crazy. We're going to be doing sets of 10 or so. So we don't want to go, we're not going to go too crazy. We can't do too much more for that. So let's get that rigged up and get these cranking. Okay, let's crack after this. Smash this first set out, huh? Oh yeah. It's so important to have your safety setups perfect in the home gym. It's just me in here, and my wife, my house is 10 steps away, but that's not going to do me a lot of good if someone were to land on top of me that I can't help myself from on my own. There's way too many videos out there, way too many articles about lifters getting hurt doing negligent things, just even in commercial gyms with bad spotters and stuff. These safety arms, you know, they're going to stop just about anything from falling on top of me. And they're set, you know, as you can see, I kind of almost hit these on some of my reps. They're right there. They're right below where my good form stop, or my ROM stops. So, good setup with the safety arms, vitally important. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but again, once you get your rack set up, if you have a home gym, buy yourself some chalk sticker packs, man. Get a gold or silver Sharpie. You really won't even notice it. I mean, it blends right in with the rack. For me, I have a matte black rack, so these chalk stickers, I don't think they look that bad. And I've got a bunch of them. You know, they sell those packs where it'll have your basics like squat, bench, deadlift, and I don't know what else, honestly. And they're curved or whatever to put over the holes. But I just buy these sticker ones, these sticker packs, cut them to size with a razor blade, and put them on there, slap them on there with a Sharpie writing, and bam. You've got yourself markers that you can use consistently every time. It'll take some figuring out to get it exactly where you need it. But, you know, within two workouts, you'll have that down pat pretty well. And those sticker packs are so cheap that, you know, a roll of like 500 is probably like $5. And you don't need the whole sticker, you know, you cut them in half. They peel off pretty easily, but they're not gonna fall off. So throw that sticker on there, and if you've got to move it again, just rewrite yourself a new one. Don't even try repeeling it. Just write yourself a new one, throw the old one away, put the new one where it's supposed to go. All right, set 2. Oh, that was, whew. Hit a grind for that last one. Wow. I guess I didn't give an update on the weight. We're at 205. We've been at 205 the whole time. That last set was really pushing it there in the last 2 reps. That last rep especially, we grinded it out. Grounded out? Grinded? I know grinded isn't right. I know ground's probably the correct term, but I feel like in the gym, it sounds weird. Anyway, 205 still on here. This is going to be a tough one. We might not hit all 10 reps. That's okay. I'm willing to live with that. If we don't, you know, as long as we get 8, we'll probably keep that last set still 205. If not, might drop it to 185 to really hammer it out, and then finish with some myo reps if I got to go down to 185. But if this is feeling really solid still, we'll keep it 205 and not do the myo reps. But I don't want to cut it really short and only do like 4 or 6 reps on that last set. So we're gonna play it by ear here after the set, see how it feels, and then adjust one way or the other. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, that's it. All right. 6. Oh. Okay. We're going to go down to 185 on this last set. And we're going to make it count. We're going to earn it. That's for damn sure. How do you re-rack the barbell when it falls on you? I don't know. You just figure out a way to lift it, I guess. I could try to get under it and overhead press it. Maybe I'll Zercher squat it up this time, just for fun. If my bench wasn't in the way. There you go. All right, here we go. 185. Slightly longer rest. Crank these out. Myo rep it. Let's see what kind of destruction we can do here. Oh, shit. Okay. Nope. Wow. Okay. I left it all there. Nothing on the table. All right. That's called some good work right there. All right. I am pleased with that. Sometimes you're not going to hit all your reps. And, it's concerning if you're never hitting your reps in the ranges that you're hoping to. But, most of those sets, I hit it exactly how I wanted to. Last two, we fell fairly short, but that's not a consistent theme for every workout. So I'm not worried about it. On the next workout, I'll probably read my notes and see, 205 was a bit much. Actually, in fact, the incline bench isn't part of the normal plan right now. I just felt like doing it today because I'm going to be hitting chest and shoulders and triceps with my buddies tomorrow too. So why not? Let's just do it all in the next 24 hours. But if I was going to do this again next time, I would write that in my notes. Hey, that 205 felt obviously good for those first two sets, but for that third set, probably plan on reducing it a little bit there. I would even wager maybe down to 185 is the right call for that third set based on how today felt. Obviously, every workout, you're going to need to feel it out. You don't want to walk in with that presumption that you're just going to need to bump it down to 185 or whatever that number is. But taking those kind of notes can help you better plan for the workout ahead and maybe make the adjustments you need to earlier in your sets so that you can still hit RPE 9 or 10 early and not wait to just the last set, but also not overcook it so that by the last set, you're not even able to do 135 or whatever. All right, can we clean this up? Get set up for some cable flies. See you there in a second. I'm gonna be taking these a little heavier than I may have in the past. I was able to do 45 pretty easily last time on my last set. So we're gonna start off right at 45. It should be all right. 45 per pulley, that is. All right, little setup change. Here we go. Oh, yeah. These arms let me get pretty darn creative with how I'm going to do these exercises. That's for sure. Trying to do some more integrated partials with these. And when I'm doing these right now, what I'm trying to focus on for my integrated partial is not bringing my hands all the way together. If I'm bent over and I bring my arms all the way together, I'm basically stacking that weight on my shoulder versus letting my pec hold it in tension, you know? So I'm bringing it in, till about shoulder width, but I'm not bringing it in too much further than that. Now, what's interesting to me, and I'm going to try this on my next set, is that I'm still able to come out pretty far before I feel like I lose that tension there. I'm keeping the tension like all the way up, no doubt whatsoever. On this next set though, what I like to do when I'm doing my cable flies is bring my hands across each other. I feel like my pec contraction is so much stronger because I can get that squeeze when I cross my arms together. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just a me thing, let me know if it is. But it's something I've always focused on when I'm doing my flies, my cable flies, is literally cross my arms just a little bit, not a ton. We're not going all the way over here. We're just kind of crossing our wrists just a little bit to get that squeeze in the pecs and that contraction there at the end. So I'm going to try that on this next set. Still going to be aiming for those integrated partials to not lose tension, but I'm going to see if I can incorporate that at the bottom. And if I lose tension in any capacity, and if I do, I'm going to stop doing it so I can maintain that constant tension throughout. Oh no, that's amazing. Oh man, I barely had any more in me there. Okay, one more set. That was amazing. Cross the arms over at that bottom, man, I'm telling you. Give it a shot, let me know what you think. You don't even have to be doing them bent over. Just, your regular cable flies. Just bring those arms together in front of you. Essentially let your wrists kind of cross into a small X and squeeze as hard as you can in your chest. That's fantastic. Even on these. All right, one more set, here we go. Oh no, that's it. Oh. All right, time for some tricep work. This is, I feel like I say this a lot, but I do feel like this is genuinely one of my favorite tricep exercises. It's called a Tate press. You can do it with a dumbbell or kettlebell. I prefer it with the kettlebell personally. So we're gonna get after it here. We're gonna do 3 sets of this, or 2 sets of this. I don't know. We're gonna do some sets of this, and one of them's gonna be a drop set. How about that? Here we go. The last set felt a little too easy, so we're gonna add 5 onto this, make it 35. That's it. Oh man, that was tough. That was tough. Okay. Maybe that was too much. Maybe 35 was too much. Maybe 30 was the right number. Had to help myself quite a bit there on the last few reps of both of those. So we're gonna go back down to 30, and then I've got my second kettlebell set up here with 20 in it. So what we're gonna do is we are simply going to do our set with the one arm, drop that, immediately pick up the second one, and crank out as many more as we can do. No rest, just a quick drop set here. Just one drop set. See what we can make of it. It's gonna fry our triceps on the long head, but that's okay, that's the goal. Whew. Yeah, that was just, that 35 was just a little bit too much there. No big deal though. Oh. Okay, there's 10. Yeah. Let's do the other side. Okay. Oh. All right, time for some push downs. And then all we have is abs. All we have. That is surprising. It's only 70 pounds, and that feels freaking tough, man. I'm gonna bump it up. Oh, here's my timer. I'm gonna bump it up a little bit just to 75 though. I'm not even gonna go to 80. Only I don't know, only 5 more pounds though. I don't think it's gonna be that. I'm gonna regret saying this. I don't think it's gonna be that much more difficult, but it's gonna be enough for me to have to earn it. That's for darn sure. Here we go. Oh yeah. That's exactly what we need to. One more set. All right. We're going to absolutely destroy this set. Yeah. That's some slow controlled reps. All right. End of the workout. Let's see if we can, some of you have been waiting for a bump check. Let's see what we're working with. Cut starts in a day or two.